images are, and here's the importance here of why images are a problem, AI generated stuff, is because this is all pre-planned. They want people to start thinking like AI images. I mean, I understand as a person who likes to read and likes cerebral music like jazz, play all kinds of different instruments, different woodwinds, that it's all about the mental experience. I don't need images on a screen. I don't need my music compartmentalized and things spelled out in 4 minutes. I don't need lyrics, you know. And that's the beauty of art, I believe, is the imagination. To have the imagination jump-started, but not told exactly what you're supposed to be going through. Like if you have a musical experience that is long form, let's say lyric, just instrumental, you don't actually need the screen to be this high-tech movie playing or light show. And because that's been around for so long, that synthesis, if you want to call it, I think it's more of an improper balance. These kids are looking at these AI tools and the stuff that's generated, and it's becoming their imagination. They're forgetting how to imagine with their own thoughts. And even the wild just imagination can go, you can go to your own fantasy land, what have you, but now it's going to be tainted by all these strange images. In particular, like, right away when you're looking at something that's AI generated, it's going to invade their thoughts, and the thoughts are going to start to work like a AI generated image. And my main point here in relation to that, this is what I don't want to use the term scary. This is the most concerning, because things are loosening up right now, and this ascension process is on its way. The DS is in working full time to hypnotize people away from realizing that a lot of regular people have supernatural connections. There's going to be people now, because everybody has the ability to film, capturing things, not just on the sky, but on the ground. And this has been, they've known about this for years now. And this is also another reason why all the fake disclosure stuff, all the military guys, all that, they've been hypnotized and programmed and sent through all kinds of theatrical orchestrations where they thought they were abducted. And I don't want to get into that. But that's all to cover up and get you ready for the fake videos that are going to come out, and the need for people to see something theatrical, hence AI. So you're going to see all these AI generated videos of like spaceships landing in backyards, and you're not going to be able to tell the difference, or people will forget how to tell the difference. And when they see real footage, it'll be too grainy, because most likely it has to be shot in a particular type of way, a particular type of camera, and it won't be sci-fi enough for them, because any peaceful beings would not do something like that. It would be very subtle, very it wouldn't be like your movies. That's another thing they want you to think of. They want you to crave an elaborate spaceship, or if it's a ghost, they want you to have all this theatrical specter type of stuff going on with detailed form. And so that's a big problem. I had a ground clip back when I didn't realize the dangers of filming stuff like that in a hotspot. I don't think anybody should do that now, but early on I did have a clip of something on the ground, because I thought it was important for people to see that real phenomenon, whether it's ghosts or what people would consider UFOs. I don't like saying those three words, but I won't say the other one. They want you to think that it's that it appears a certain way. That's very important. It's that throwing the truth right in front of your eyes, so the public doesn't realize the truth is just a slight variation of what you're seeing. And when the DS is in freakout mode, the only thing they can do is to play with that truth, which is right in front of your eyes. And, I have to speak here coded, but there's a lot of people, what I'm trying to say, that will, on the ground, in the sky, wherever, I'm not going to say maybe not even a lot of people, but it will be happening across the globe, and they want to make sure when that footage, because they won't be able to control, even though YouTube and things like that, those are heavily policed, almost Gestapo-like policed. Probably shouldn't have used that term, but stuff will get out, and they want the public to look at that real footage and laugh at it, because that the same day, most likely those people are looking at that footage because they're into ufology or ghost hunting or something like that, and they've seen AI versions of people messing around, and so they see the real thing. And here is the other variation too. Like I say, you shouldn't be doing that, but sometimes you can get little clips that accidentally are taken and are actually meant for the good. And sometimes anomalies will appear that are meant to be seen, but you have to know that. You have to know that the person taking that is a dedicated volunteer type of person. Like they really want to help humanity, but that's kind of complex. But they want you to think any image you see, it's either fake or it's not sci-fi enough, or it just doesn't adhere to these rules. The ground phenomenon that I've seen